Alright students, let's have a look at some additional share analysis. We've got about 8 symbols on the left hand side of my screen which we'll go through as at today. Today's date is Monday down here in Australia. It is Sunday evening in the United States. It's great to have you company in watching this analysis video. Before we get into the analysis though, if you do enjoy it and you want to learn how to do this for yourself, sign up as a new user at pivotpoint-trading.com. We have a scholarship giveaway. There's 8 classes, 12 hours of trading content, which of course you can access for free. No obligations, where you can of course start to begin the foundations to successful stock market trading. So what I'll do for you right now is transition into the first share. This is called Delta Airlines. And as you can see, we've had 2 trade triggers set up since the month of May 2014. As you can see, we've transitioned into a nice little stair-step pattern. We've broke above the 37.58 entry, and we're soon enough, very soon, breaking above this 39.34. We did get a little bit of an upper wick on Friday, but you can see the momentum is definitely moving in the bullish direction. It looks as if on DAL, since earnings, which was established in late April, we quickly filled the gap into the 10 exponential moving average, and now we're starting to trend higher. As you can see, the 10 simple moving average and also the 20 is acting as support as we move in the direction of the bullish trend. You can see volume has declined a little bit, but again, price is moving in the direction. You need to trade in the direction of that open window. Now, oscillators are telling us that we need to reset. That's well and good. We could just continue sideways for a little bit. If we move anything above or anywhere above the high of this candlestick, which was $39.55, consider entering into a bullish continuation or trade on DAL. It's very interesting where the market sits at the moment. We are on the precipice of breaking out bullish across the Dow Jones and also the S&P. And if that does occur on the market, expect DAL to move in that overall direction as well. Ford Motor Company, we've been talking about this one for a little bit. We were talking about the potential of a descending triangle. You can see we've had 2 directional trades, one at $15.38 on the bearish side, one at $16.03. We are very close to trading or triggering on the bullish side of this trade. First target is going to be up here, about $16.40 or $16.50 to be precise. That's a really nice trade, and it looks as if it's going to trigger this week. So keep an eye on the Ford Motor Company. Let's move into GT. Now, GT has just been really giving us a little bit of a funky sideways market movement that's shown by these exponential moving averages. You can see these crosses back and forth. The overall directional trend is completely sideways. We're very neutral on GT. On Friday, we had a very nice candlestick on decent volume as well coming into GT. This could simply be a retest of what is a double top. You can see right here, a basic double top with a resistance at $26. Or it could be a complete reversal higher. So what I'm going to do for you in this trade anyways, if I just bring my screen over a little bit, we do have an open window and this is going to be a very strong resistance level. So what I'm going to do is to move the bullish trade trigger up to about $26.96, and I can very easily move this bearish trade trigger down to about $24.21. That's if we get, of course, a rejection around this level, and then we'll either tank down or we'll continue and break out and move up to these old resistance levels, about $28.50 on GT. Here we have HPQ. Now HPQ has broken bullish. You can see here 33.44 on incredible volume. Now this is a trade which you should have set up in your own trading account if you break above about $34. So out of the 4 we've gone through, that's meant to be a grouping, little bracket there. This is by far the number 1 share which gets my attention. You can see the volume, earnings has come out, the market has interpreted those volumes. Volume has shot through the roof for at least 4 to 5 times the average daily volume. It is a very strong bullish candlestick. We're at an all-time high. We just need to break above this resistance level. Then we should be off to the races on HPQ. So what I'm going to do is simply set a trade up about 34.44 to jump in bullish in the direction of the overall trend. That direction is obviously still bullish. You can see the exponential supporting price. This looks like a trade that you should consider getting into if it of course agrees with your own technical analysis. Let's move into LVS. LVS is coming down and it's hitting into the support level. We are starting to bounce. What we need to sort of recognize is, are we moving sideways or are we, starting to break down bearish? That is the question, because we have these exponential moving average crosses. We're finding rejections at the 10, the 20, and the 50. So it's a very simple trade setup. If we break above 77.93, we're bullish. If we break down below 68.38, we'll jump on the bearish side of LVS. So again, we'll be closing above resistance, closing above that declining 50 average. And for the bearish side to trigger, we'll be getting down below all of these old support levels and below this one particular week in February. NSC again, bullish trigger at 98.31 from a couple of weeks ago, just trending nicely bullish for us. If you're in this trade, tighten your stops, at least keep it to a break even. Other than that, Just let the trade continue in your favor. This looks like a very nice trending stock. Here we have Oracle. Now Oracle is another one that looks incredibly bullish. Looks as if it is going to trigger. We've got an entry here at $42.20. This is a perfect stair step pattern, and we have a very nice tight trade up to about $42.90 on the bullish side. If we break above here, then again we're trending, and we could sort of transition into nice multi-month call option contracts to catch, of course, the oscillations higher and the continued oscillations higher in Oracle. No bearish trade set up for Oracle this week. Here we have TJX. TJX came out with earnings. Let me just put this into perspective for you. Right there, you can see the ultimate or the beginning gap down. Now this is a very neutral trade because we have gapped over this macro support. If we close below right here, about $54, $53, let me just get that exact trigger for you. If we move below $53.73, and again I can do this on the bullish side, about 57.06, then we've got some very nice trades on TJX. First trade on the bullish side will be to close the gap. Second target is up here about just shy of $60. Third target is up here at 61. That'll be a very easy trade, but when you have an open window, you want to see the trend or the actual momentum move in the direction of the open window. So I'm much more happy to have this 53.73 entry right here to trade down to these old support levels going back to June and August 2013. So these are some really nice lower targets down here, about $48 and $50 a share. Very nice trade set up on TJX on the bearish side. So what I'll do, I'll end this recording now. Thank you so much for watching this analysis video. If you're interested in learning the intricacies of this, have a look at our website, pivotpoint-trading.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see you as a new user. And of course, if you want to schedule a phone call, please do so. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic long weekend. Goodbye.